Hey, what's up, fam? It's your boy Darren with Darmac Builders and Brightway Insurance. Um, I'm here in the Midwest. I'm looking at a project that I guess it was started and it's been abandoned. So they build differently here in the Midwest than they do in Florida. As you can see, this is the garage area. I'm not garage. I'm sorry. This is the basement area. Oh, they got a bucket down there. I should try to go get that, but no, I'm not dressed appropriately. But anyways, this is a basement area. As you can see, probably the height is probably 8 feet or 10 feet from there. They haven't poured the slab on there yet. Um, but these are, we call them like shear walls. They used to do this with concrete block. But I guess over time, they decided the best way to do this is pour it with, pour it solid. But again, I can't really show you anything other than, the finished product, but I can tell that this have some that it doesn't have the wear and tear that if it was masonry block. Um, as you can see, they haven't here. I guess they tried to start some of the weatherproofing or the waterproofing. But this is condemned. So when you go across and you're looking for opportunities to do things, man, the projects are here. Um, You may not find it in your hometown, but there's opportunities everywhere when it comes on with construction. Well, you can see they started here with some kind of waterproofing. I don't know what that is exactly. I don't know if that's tar or whatever, because obviously it's dated. But they got to a certain point here, for whatever reason, they had to stop. I don't know if there's any structural problems, because I don't know. I don't know if there's a financial issue. I don't know. It could be a common. It could be a personal issue. It could be all that. But I can investigate it and look and find out, what's going on with this property, if it's as taxes paid up or that kind of. But whoever owns it, it seems like they kept the grass cut, and it's a beautiful home right there. You see that one? You see that one? You see that one over there? So, big backyard. You can put a pool back here if that's your thing. Nice entertainment. Not too far from the highway. But just look for opportunities, man. There's always opportunities. Now, if you was going to purchase something like this, I would say to you, make sure you bring a structural engineer in here to make sure that everything is solid. I can see a crack right here. That concerns me. Probably not a lot of concern, but it still concerns me because it's a crack. And you got to figure out how you can fix that. Maybe you have to cut this out and then draw the epoxy in the footer and then, and pour it. So there's different ways of fixing things, but that's why you hire a structure engineer to help you with that. And then they would have put like a seal. You see they got the bolts in here, which they would have put their bottom seal here, which you see right here. They would have put their bottom seal here with pressure treated wood, and then they start framing it up and going up. So these houses that you see right there and right there and right there, they all have basements as well. All right. Like in Florida, a lot of our houses are slab to grade, meaning that we go right on top of the dirt in a sense. But this one here, you can dig down. You see there's no water table that they have concerns with other than when it snows. So it's good stuff. So always look for opportunities, bro. All right. So keep watching. I'm gonna try to come up with different ideas for you guys, whatever. But whether you build from ground up or you take over a project, just make sure you do your due diligence. And in a case like this, if you was buying something like this, if you was interested in buying something like this, and you have gotten to the point where you have purchased it, then I would say, hey, get with your structure engineer. If you can find out who the architect originally was, then get with him or her and see if they will continue to do the building for you, because those plans are theirs basically. Or if not, then you can take this footprint and get with an architect and say, hey, listen, this is my footprint. Now I need to build something that can fit on here. You already got the outline of the building itself. And the good thing about it, there's no plumbing in here, there's no electrical in here, so you're just dealing with the structural integrity of the building, and hopefully it is, in good shape. And over here, You can tell this is the garage. As you can see right here, this is going to be the garage. Of course, you got to bring in dirt and fill. There's a tree stump in here, which I'm sure got to come out. That's down there. That may can stay, depending on the situation, but I would like to take it out. I don't want no trees growing over time in the garage, but you can tell it's a two-car garage because that's one right there, and then that's the other one right there. Front door is over there. All right. So, hey, keep watching, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. This is your boy Darren Brown with Darmac Builders coming to you with news you can use. Thanks.